Murray, District 1 Jimmy Gunn, District 2 Greg Harrell, District 3 Mike Graves, District 4 Glenn Michael, District 5 Chad Newby, Stacy Hill, Board Secretary, Shelley Parker, Administrative Assistant, Melinda Crum, Board Administrator, and County Attorney Sean Akins.
Big out-of-state law firms treat you just like another case number. At Langston & Lott, we do things differently. We're your local lawyers right here in North Mississippi. We know this community because we're a part of it. When you call us, you talk to us, not some call center overseas. When you've been injured, don't settle for a lawyer who doesn't even know where you live. Call Langston & Lott. Local lawyers, personal service, real results.
Have you been seriously injured? Mama Justice is here for you. Our medical team partners with top-notch doctors, surgeons, therapists, and urologists, ensuring a comprehensive recovery plan. While our legal team, proven in securing million-dollar settlements, will fight fiercely on your behalf. With Mama Justice, you aren't just a client, you're family. Lean on us for both your healing and your rights. If you've been injured, call Mama Justice today. We're here for you.
Welcome to TV19 News. I am Linda Bozeman. Thank you so very much for watching. And thank you for all the kind words you say to me about the news. And when you're in our sponsor's place of business, do let them know that you watch the news, enjoy the news, and thank them for sponsoring the news for you, because without their help, we couldn't do this. And we have a lot of wonderful sponsors, and we're thankful for each and every one of them. And it's sponsors that, help us to keep the programs on the air, and your favorite programs and whatever you enjoy watching, if it's country music or if it's some of the shows that you watch or whatever, if it's the news or whatever it is. And our sponsors help to make that possible. So participate their business and let them know that you do watch the TV19, that you appreciate and watch TV19 News on a lot of different things. And if you have an announcement of any kind that you would like to have announced on TV19, if you would, please let me know. I'll be happy to announce it for you. And this could be something going on at your church. Maybe you're having a homecoming event. It could be a revival. It could be a special singing. It could be a special concert. Maybe the kids or grown-ups is putting on a program or whatever. It could be Vacation Bible School, and we had a lot of that last year, and we will have some more of that this year, but that'll be later on down the road. Also, it could be a family reunion. It could be a birthday. It could be an anniversary, your birthday or an anniversary, or somebody that you would like to wish a happy anniversary or a happy birthday to. Just whatever it is that you need to get out there to the public, please let me know, and I'll be happy to announce it for you. Now, you can send that information to TV19, Post Office Box 367, Ripley, Mississippi. You can also drop it off at the station. Station is on the square right across from the courthouse in Ripley. And you can drop it off here, and somebody will take care of it for you, and I will get it and announce it for you. Also, you can call 837-9088. If you call and get the answer machine, you don't want to leave a message, that's fine. I hate talking to answer machines. A lot of times they get the information messed up. A lot of times you don't even get it. A lot of times you can't even read it, can't make heads or tails out of it. So if you don't want to leave a message, call back. And you can also email us, rctv19@gmail.com. You can visit us on our new website at www.rctv19.com. But whichever way you get it to me, make sure you get it to me. I can't do it if I don't have it. And if you would, please make sure all your information is correct, like the times, the dates, and all that kind of stuff, because I'm going to announce it just like you send it to me, and we do want it to be right. And I hope that all of you are recovering from the ice storm. I finally got internet back Saturday after nearly a month. My internet went out on the 24th, that was the ice storm, on a Saturday night, and they just got it fixed Saturday. So I know, and I think there's still some people that still don't have power out in the, remote areas or whatever. Some people still don't have power. Some people still don't have internet. And I know my lights go on and off. They went off this morning. So it's just, I don't know, it's just a mess. They went off, they flickered off one time and then they come back on. And then I was getting ready to come to work. They went off again and I said, oh my gosh. I think they stayed off about 30 minutes. And also, I had a light out in the backyard, one of those night lights up on the light pole. And the storm messed it up. So they come and put me in a new one. And I want you to know that thing flickers just like a Christmas tree light. It just flickers all night long. And you wake up in the middle of the night and you get dizzy. I mean, watching that light flickering on. I called them the other day and they said they'd come up and see about it. I called them again this morning, so maybe they'll come and see about it. But it's kind of rough trying to watch TV. I mean, kind of rough trying to sleep and not being able to sleep because that light's right there in your face and that flickering on gets on your nerves. Okay, we have some not obituaries, we have some birthdays here. We do have some obituaries later on. But anyway, this is Lauren Dye, who happens to be my granddaughter, celebrated a birthday on February the 8th. Monica Vandergrift, who is married to my grandson, she celebrated a birthday Monday, February the 16th. And Betty Hill had a birthday Tuesday, will have a birthday Tuesday, February the 24th. That's Tuesday. And then Betty Hill will have a birthday, Betty Hill will have a birthday Tuesday, February 24th. Natalie Dickey will celebrated a birthday on February the 19th. Preston Greer had a birthday Friday, February the 20th. Renee Howard will celebrate a birthday on Wednesday, which is the 25th. And then Roy B. Clayton III will celebrate a birthday on Monday, March the 2nd. So, happy birthday wishes go out to Roy B. Clayton III, Renee Howard, Preston Greer, Natalie Dickey, Betty Hill, Monica Vandergrift, and Lauren Dye. I hope y'all have had or will have a wonderful birthday. And now we're going to do a 5-day weather forecast, and I hope I never have to do another winter weather forecast. I honestly did not believe that it would be that bad. It was actually worse than I thought. And just to sit in the house and hear all that popping and the trees falling and never knowing where they're going to fall, it will tear your nerves up. Plus, having to run around dirty as a pig because you don't have any water, you don't have any power. And even our gas went out the first time since I've been living in Blue Mountain. First time I've ever heard of the gas going out, but they had a gas leak. So I didn't have gas, I didn't have lights, I didn't have water, I didn't have internet, I didn't have nothing. I love watching Little House on the Prairie, but I wouldn't want to live like that. Some of the things of the old days I could deal with, but I don't know. Power and running water is not one of them. Okay, but we're going to do the weather. Monday, February 23rd. It's going to be sunny skies, but it is cold out there, and if you're going to be out and about, you will need a jacket because it is cold, and that wind will cut you in two. Yesterday, when I got ready to go to church, that wind was so cold. Saturday, the wind was cold. Me and my daughter worked in the yard, and I mean, wind was just brutal. And now I've got allergies and I've got a cold or something. I don't know what it is, but anyway, it's something all the time. Monday, February 23rd. Sunny skies, 39 degrees, winds out of the north-northwest at 10 to 15 miles per hour. Ranger has, excuse me, rain chance is 19%. Monday night, clear skies, 19 degrees, winds out of the northeast, 4 miles per hour, 0 chance of rain. Then on Tuesday, February the 24th, it will be intervals of clouds and sunshine, 53 degrees, winds out of the south, 10 to 20 miles per hour, rain chance is 1%. Tuesday night, it's going to be cloudy skies, 45 degrees, winds out of the south-southwest, 10 to 15 miles per hour, and the rain chances is going to be 5%. Then on Wednesday, February the 25th, cloudy skies, 65 degrees, winds out of the south-southwest, 5 to 10 miles per hour, rain chances 25%. Wednesday night, cloudy skies with showers early, becoming a steady rain later, 54 degrees, winds out of the south at 5 to 10 miles per hour, and rain chances 70%. Thursday, February the 26th, it's going to be partly cloudy skies, rain likely, thunder possible, 59 degrees, winds out of the southwest shifting to north-northwest at 10 to 15 miles per hour, and a 90% chance of rain on Thursday. Thursday night, showers in the evening, cloudy skies overnight, 36 degrees, winds out of the north-northeast, 5 to 10 miles per hour, rain chances 40%. Then on Friday, February the 27th, it's going to be sunny skies, 64 degrees, winds out of the north-northeast at 6 miles per hour, and rain chances will be 6%. And then Friday night, it's going to be a few clouds from time to time. It's going to be 38 degrees. It's going to be the winds out of the east at 3 miles per hour, and then the rain chances is going to be 6%. So, like I said, if you're going to be out and about today, Monday, February the 23rd, you will need a jacket because it is cold out there. And then tonight, you might want to let your water drip a little bit because it's going to be 19 degrees, and you certainly don't want your water to freeze. But anyway, y'all be careful, and be careful when you're walking around outside because limbs are still falling out of trees, and don't get hurt with the limb. Anyway, we're going to have a word from the sponsors right now, and I will be right back, and thank you so much for watching.
No matter how young you are, if you have loved ones, you need to think about how they would cope financially if anything happened to you. Trust me, there are benefits to getting life insurance when you're still young and healthy. Modern Woodmen can help you plan for all stages of life, from protection to saving to retirement.
This is Stephen Eaton in the Bellhaven Historic Downtown Corinth. Call me at 287-0113.
Modern Woodmen of America, touching lives, securing futures.
Nothing's tougher than a Mahindra tractor.
Except a bigger Mahindra tractor.
Pound for pound, this one's still tougher. Tough. Tougher. Tough. Tougher.
Mahindra, the official tractor of Tough and Stuart Haas Racing.
For more than 40 years, North Mississippi Primary Healthcare has been serving you with quality and low-cost healthcare services. With 9 locations in North Mississippi, we offer the most comprehensive medical, dental, behavioral health, and imaging services using state-of-the-art technology. With North Mississippi Primary Healthcare, you don't have to sacrifice quality due to financial hardship. We're here to assist you with costs on office visits and prescriptions. Schedule your appointment today and let us care for you.
When the People's Bank of Ripley came into existence 100 years ago, little could the founders have known how deeply the institution would forever impact the lives of North Mississippians who did business with them, lived in the area, and entrusted their finances to the bank. The company title says it all. People are, in fact, what made and still make this bank the successful community partner it has become. It truly is the People's Bank. Are you a people's person? Member FDIC and Equal Housing Lender.
This program brought to you by the Tippah County Board of Supervisors. Chancery Clerk Shana Lowry, District 1 Jimmy Gunn, District 2 Greg Carroll, District 3 Mike Graves, District 4 Glenn Michael, District 5 Chad Newby, Stacy Hill Board Secretary, Shelley Parker Administrative Assistant, Melinda Crum Board Administrator, and County Attorney Sean Akins.
Big out-of-state law firms treat you just like another case number. At Langston and Lott, we do things differently. We're your local lawyers right here in North Mississippi. We know this community because we're a part of it. When you call us, you talk to us. not some call center overseas. When you've been injured, don't settle for a lawyer who doesn't even know where you live. Call Langston and Lott. Local lawyers, personal service, real results.
Have you been seriously injured? Mama Justice is here for you. Our medical team partners with top-notch doctors, surgeons, therapists, and urologists, ensuring a comprehensive recovery journey. While our legal team, proven in securing million-dollar settlements, will fight fiercely on your behalf. With Mama Justice, you aren't just a client, you're family. Lean on us for both your healing and your rights. If you've been injured, call Mama Justice today. We're here for you.
Running around out there that say that they are, reputable tree cutters and all this kind of stuff. And a lot of it is just a big scam. So if you have anybody to cut trees for you, or you have anybody do your cleanup or whatever, you need to be very sure that you know that these are reputable people, because your insurance, if they're not, your insurance is not going to pay anything for them to cut trees or clean up a mess or whatever. So make sure that when you're dealing with these people, make sure that you get a good, reputable, whoever it is, crew to do whatever you're going to have done, because a lot of times they'll run in there and do this, and then you pay them, and then they leave, and you can't get in touch with them, you know who they are. And so your insurance may or may not pay for that, if they're not good, reputable people. So just make sure you know who you're dealing with. Now we have some more information here you might need to know about. The Tippah County Veterans Service Office is opened at 206 North Main Street in Ripley. They're open Mondays, Wednesdays from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. and then on Fridays from 8 till noon. And the Veterans Service Officer, Jimmy Benefiel, is available to help with any veteran-related needs, and he can be reached at 662-837-9214, or you can email him at veterans@co.tippah.ms.us, and he will be glad to help you with any claims that you have. And then also, if you're in Benton County, the Benton County Veterans Service Office is now open at the Benton County Courthouse in Ashland. And that office is open Tuesday and Wednesday of each week. Olivia Futrell is available to assist veterans with their families with any VA claims that you might have. And if you need to call and get in touch with somebody, that number is 662-224-6325. And the American Legion Auxiliary, they meet the first Tuesday of every month. They meet at 6 p.m. Food will be provided along with fun and fellowship. All members are urged to attend. If you need more information about that, contact Sue Settle, 662-587-7046. And also, family members can still buy a brick paver for the Tippah County Veterans Park. They urge all veterans to buy a brick, and you can pick up a form at the Ripley Main Street, or you can go online to the Tippah County Memorial Veterans Park website. The Tippah County Historical Museum is open, and they're located at 106 North Sidell Street in downtown Ripley. Hours are 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday. They're closed on Wednesday and on the weekends. You can visit Tippah County Historical Museum on Facebook for more information. Also, the Benton County Historical Courthouse and Museum is open on Wednesday and Saturdays from 9 a.m. till noon, and this is in the Benton County. And museum visitors can learn about Benton County's past. Family researchers and historians can view reference materials that are related to Benton County and the surrounding counties and beyond in the research library. You can go over there and do some research, look up something or whatever you want to do, and it's free. This is in the 150-year-old historical courthouse, and it's located on the square in Ashland. Admission is free. The Ripley Masonic Lodge meets every second Monday at 7 p.m. That'll be coming up pretty soon. Lodge members need to come and bring a dish for the potluck meal. Also, Ripley American Legion Post 81 is looking for new members to join their post. Post 81 meets on the first Tuesday of every month. They meet at 6 p.m. They start with a meal and good fellowship, and then that's followed by a meeting at 7 p.m., and it will be different special guest speakers. All local veterans are encouraged to join and attend. Also, the Berean Hour is hosted live every Monday from 8 a.m. until 9 p.m. by Keith and Kathleen Fox. If you need more information, you can search the Berean Hour on social media. And I would like to thank Keith Fox. He called and wanted to, help clean up my yard and all that stuff that I had such a mess down there. But I had a tree on the house, and we had to have that cut off by, a tree cutter. But I really appreciate him reaching out and offering to help me, and that was very thoughtful and very kind of him, and I really appreciate that. But anyway, I had this huge tree on the house, and I had to have somebody, to cut it off. And Eric Rose, I don't know if y'all know him or not, but his daddy was, I done forgot now what his daddy's name was. But, he used to have that little dent place in Ripley. But he's the one that did it, and he did a wonderful job. I done forgot what his daddy's name was, but anyway, I've had so much on my mind here lately, I hadn't got any sense at all. I'm just about half crazy. But anyway, we'll make it through, I guess. All right, now, I have a lot of obituaries, and I promised you that I would try to get them all caught up with, and I'm going to try to do that because there's been a lot of people that passed away, people that I knew and some of them that I didn't know, and some of them were older, some of them was young, and so anyway, I'm going to try to get all of these obituaries on that I possibly can that I know about. Oh, okay, this is Mr. Robert Jr. Brown. He passed away February the 14th at his home in Benton County at the age of 83. And Robert's visitation was held on February the 17th from 5 to 8 p.m. at Canaan Baptist Church in Ashland. His service was held on February the 18th at 11 a.m. at Canaan Baptist Church, officiated by Brother Zachary Howell and assisting minister, Brother Paul Adams, and his arrangements were handled by the McBride Funeral Home. Dorothy Leona Crum, age 91, of Walnut, passed away Friday, February the 6th at Magnolia Regional Medical Center in Corinth, Mississippi, following a brief illness. Services honoring this precious lady was held on Tuesday, February the 10th at 2 p.m. at New Covenant Christian Assembly Church in Faulkner, with Brother Jamie Baston and Brother Titus Mathis officiating. Visitation was held on Monday, February the 9th from 5 to 9 p.m. at New Covenant Christian Assembly Church, and then an additional visitation took place on Tuesday, February the 10th from 10 a.m. until service time at the church. And the Ripley Funeral Home was in charge of those arrangements. And I know a lot of y'all know this sweet lady, Golden Crum Barkley, at the remarkable age of 105, a lifelong resident of Tippah County, and a lady dearly loved by so many. Miss Golden Crum Barkley met the promises of her precious Savior Jesus Christ on Monday, February the 9th at Baptist Memorial Hospital in New Albany. Funeral services honoring her long and fruitful life was held at 2 p.m. Wednesday, February the 11th in the Heritage Chapel of Ripley Funeral Home with visitation from 11 a.m. until time of service. Burial followed in the Jacobs Chapel Cemetery with a brief graveside prayer. I met this woman, this sweet lady, several times, and she was a real joy to be around. She knew something about everything, and what she didn't know she could find out for you. But anyway, she was a real sweet lady and lived to be 105 years old, and that's really remarkable right there. Okay, we got another obituary here. Mr. Jimmy Welch, 89, passed away at his home in Lakeland, Tennessee on February the 19th of 2026. He faithfully served his country as a member of the National Guard for 8 years. Funeral services for Mr. Welch was held on February the 23rd at 1 p.m. at McBride Funeral Home with Brother Cody Dunaway officiating. Burial was in the Palmer Baptist Church Cemetery at 3671 County Road 813 in Ripley. McBride Funeral Home was in charge of those arrangements. I think that's just going to about do it for me this time. Thank you so very much for watching. Watch out for yourself and each other, and especially be careful in this cold weather so you don't get sick. And just take care of yourself. Watch out for yourself and each other, and check on your friends and your neighbors and the elderly. And thank you so much for watching the news, and thank you for every kind word you say to me about the news. God bless each and every one of you. Until next time, we'll see you. Thank you so much.
No matter how young you are, if you have loved ones, you need to think about how they would cope financially if anything happened to you. Trust me, there are benefits to getting life insurance when you're still young and healthy. Modern Woodmen can help you plan for all stages of life, from protection to saving to retirement.
This is Stephen Eaton in the Belhaven historic downtown Corinth. Call me at 287-0113.
Modern Woodmen of America, touching lives, securing futures.
Nothing's tougher than a Mahindra tractor.
Except a bigger Mahindra tractor.